Okay, cool. We need to change this. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Other hello, yay! So we're here in the Newark Airport United Lounge.
Yes, we are.
Gate 74.
Both waiting for our flight to Berlin for Scala Days.
Yeah, it is super exciting here. So we're gonna go ahead and switch into live mode. And okay, yeah, we can sort of see both. We're gonna move this over a little bit. Yeah, cool. Okay, that's not super aligned, but that's good enough for government work. Although neither of us work for the government.
Point of clarification.
For sure, and therefore not subject to a lot of rules. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this party started. You made a PR yesterday or the day before?
When was your talk?
I don't remember.
That was 2 days ago.
Okay, that was 2 days ago. And I promised that I would review this PR on Twitter and then promptly got drunk instead. But we're here at the United Lounge where the mimosas are free, but I haven't had any yet. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to find this PR. Normally I'd go over here into the Spark PRs dashboard, and actually let's do that today. So we can go in, it'll load with all of the quickness of calling the GitHub API in real time. It's going real fast. Cool, great. So then we're going to go over into Python, and this is super exciting. Oh yeah, this is another PR that I'm supposed to come back to. We can see that it does not merge though, so I do not have to care about it. Although, like, once it merges, that's yeah, okay.
And unlike that one, mine is a one-line change.
Yeah, indeed. It is +1 -1. Not only does it merge, it also passed Jenkins, and it was updated 14 hours ago. So let's bring this party home. Okay, so this is fixing a typo in the UDF type match error message. Yeah, so now this puts the in function.
Spelling is important.
It is, and actually it's especially important because people tend to, or at least people like me, tend to use tools like grep on our source code,
yep.
And then when things are misspelled, they don't work so good.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad. So, yeah, that looks pretty solid. So you took a look through, you didn't find any other error messages that were misspelled. This is one to merge. Okay, so there is someone who's been called out as a possible person to merge it. We could give it to them, but we're hanging out at the United Lounge together. And so I think I might just be like, yo, what's up? We're hanging out. I'm sorry. I'll find another PR for you to merge.
Yes.
But let's definitely actually go and make sure that you did the work that you said you did. So this looks pretty solid. Return type of user-defined function should be. Okay, cool. While we're here, I'm going to jump into worker.py and try and run flyspell on it and see what happens.
Okay.
Just to see if there is another thing that we could have done. Repo spark worker.py.
And what is flyspell?
Oh yeah, cool. So flyspell is this thing which I last used probably a year ago.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure it still works.
Sounds good.
And it's this thing to do spell checking, and I think it has a mode to do spell checking in the comments of source code.
Oh, cool.
And flyspell buffer? I don't know. Okay.
So it's complete.
Looks like that doing it on the comments part didn't quite work out. Let's do flyspell prog mode. That seems like it might be what we want. Let's go ahead and just reload that buffer. Flyspell prog mode. And we're in flyspell prog mode. I'm gonna have to look up how to use this.
Okay.
Flyspell prog mode. Cool.
Of course, it's an Emacs thing.
Yeah. Okay. So I ran it, but it didn't do anything. Okay. Let's go ahead and find prog. Cool. So we've enabled flyspell prog mode. What happens? Okay, maybe now we run flyspell and it'll work. Yeah.
Sure.
cool. It didn't highlight all of these other
Yeah,
things.
it looks different now.
That looks pretty solid. But, yeah. I mean, I'm not seeing...
It also didn't catch that error.
Which error?
The function.
Oh.
That one right there.
That's... Okay, well, fly spell park mode is not working out for us today.
Okay.
That's kind of sad.
A cool tool that maybe we can figure out how to make work for us in the future.
So I think it might be that it only does it in comments. Yeah.
Not in
the strings.
strings, yeah.
Which makes sense because like programmers like to put random high quality things in strings. But okay, well, I mean, we don't see any misspelled comments, and so we'll call that good enough. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So now the exciting thing is, I'm gonna go ahead, go jump back into this conversation, and say, oh no, LGTM. Fucking hotkeys. LGTM. Oh yeah, I need to get your
ROBINSKE. SKE without the N. Yep, there. Found it.
awesome. Sorry.
It was the username that was randomly assigned to me when I went to college. And now I still use it.
Yeah, that is my Google LDAP username, and they wouldn't let me change it when I got rehired. Super annoying. But they let me set up an alias.
Okay.
So it's cool. And I are hanging out in the United Lounge. So we're just going to merge this now. And so this is just more or less so that like people understand like that I wouldn't just come in normally, but because we're hanging out and we're friends.
Yeah.
Or I mean, maybe friends. I don't know. Whatever.
I thought we were friends.
Okay, I hope we're friends.
You're questioning of this right
Well,
now.
no, I'm
It's
just
concerning
like,
me.
no, we're totally friends. Don't worry, girl. Okay, we got this. Okay. Oh no, my cell phone thingy stopped. Cool. What else? Be good. So now we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna open up a new thing and actually get branch. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and check out the master branch. And then I don't always have to do this, but it's good practice, especially when you're working in Spark and you're going to use any of the developer tools, to always pull the newest version. Because, Apache master. And this is because even though like your thing might not be against like the newest version, by pulling the newest version, sometimes we fix bugs in our tools, and then that's cool. The one thing that I'm going to check is to make sure that no one's going to yell at me for us not having a Jira number.
Okay.
And I'm going to do that really quickly, if that's okay.
Yeah,
because like I don't want to get yelled at. Spark should have Jira. Okay, it's like Jira, Reynolds, Zin. No, that's, I mean, PR's Jira's Reynolds. He like sent a message to the mailing list about like what things he thought needed to have Jiras, and so now I'm just going to randomly search on Google, and it's working out really well, as you can see. I'm not seeing it. Would you be cool making a Jira really quickly, or is it?
Sure.
I can make. Yeah. Do you want to make the Jira? Okay. Cool. And this way, just like, it's super unlikely anyone would be like upset, but it really don't hurt, and you can just make the Jira and then change the title in GitHub, and then we can merge it.
Okay.
Yeah, is that okay?
Where do I go to make the Jira?
Cool. So we make Jiras at issue.apache.org. If you
Issues or issue?
issues, yeah. Do you have an account on that or no?
Let's see. I might.
If you don't, I can make the issue, and then you can update your PR, and I can
I'm
just...
definitely not signed in, so
Cool. Okay, so issues.apache.org.
it doesn't look like there's an existing account for me.
I'm gonna go ahead. I mean, if you want to sign up, that's totally legit. But if it's cool, I'll make the Jira while you're signing up, and then we can. The other thing that we do is we assign the Jira to the person who wrote the code, so that we can keep track of like who's doing work and stuff. That's cool. So we're gonna call this trivial because we're just fixing one character. If it's okay, fix typo in UDF error message. This is going to be PySpark. It affects Spark 2.3.0, or it affects Spark 2.3.0. It affects version is 2.3.1 and 2.4.0. Yeah? Cool. Sounds like a party. Then we're going to go ahead. I'll just create... I should put in the description. Fix the spelling of function. Cool. So if you want to add this to your PR title,
24262.
24262, yeah. And then let me know what your Jira username is later on.
It is also Rubinsky.
Cool, that's awesome. I'm actually going to go ahead and put that on my clipboard. Actually, while you're updating that, I'm going to go in. One of the things that we have to do, because Jira has some features, is the polite term. Actually, yeah, I'll do that afterwards. Did you update?
Yeah, so
Cool.
I can update this. One of the things I was going to ask is I see the other open issues have R SQL
Yeah,
tagged
totally.
with them. So should I tag this one Python?
That would totally be good. Yeah, and that makes it easier. The tool would probably suggest that I make that change automatically.
Okay.
But it's better to do this way. Okay, cool.
Updated.
So that's looking pretty solid. Let's go over here. I'm going to use this merge Spark PR script. We can hear someone wishing their grandmother a happy Mother's Day, which is promising. I have to try and call my mom again because she didn't pick up. I don't know. They do screen their calls though. Okay, cool. And so we go ahead, we grab the PR number, and go and say this is the pull request we want to merge. And it wants to change Python to Python. We'll go ahead.
All caps.
Yeah.
Nice. This is a cool tool.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. The tooling for Spark has gotten so much better.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I love it. It's even cooler when it works.
Which it appears to be so far, knock on wood.
I'm pretty sure the Jira part's going to break, but we're going to find out.
Okay.
So fix typo and UDF match error message. Yep, that sounds right. Proceed with merging pull request. Cool. Oh wait, is that right? Fuck. Yeah. Cool. Sorry. Cool.
Yeah.
Rockin'. Push to Apache, and now we say yes. Now it asks me for my Apache username,
Okay.
which I think is Holden.
Can't help you with that one.
I know. Okay. And I'm like 80% sure I remember my Apache password, but let's find out. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna check my password manager on my phone.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't trust myself, and I know that the tool, when it fails in a really high quality state that is easy to recover from. Oh, cool. Now I remember. My password manager has the wrong password. So that's really useful. I'm like pretty sure it's this one. Yes!
It worked.
Okay, this is awesome. So the other thing that we saw called out was that it should probably go into branch 2.3 because we're going to make a 2.3 branch pretty soon. And better error messages, always good. We're pretty unlikely, knock on probably the fake wood, to break it by backporting this. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to say yes, we're going to go ahead and say branch 2.3.
Sweet. I like that it automatically suggests that.
Oh yeah, no, it's super cool. Yeah, push to Apache. It's probably going to ask me my password again. Yeah. So you can totally save your password here, but I don't. Not that I expect my computer to get stolen, and even if it did, people would probably not be super interested in like trying to screw around with Apache projects.
Yeah.
like especially compared to the other things that I have access to. Like Apache Spark is like super important to me.
Not the number one concern of every hacker.
Probably not. No. Okay. Yeah. Fuck. Sorry. I made this password a little too long.
Long passwords are good.
Yeah. I like horse batteries.
Correct. Staple horse batteries.
Correct, staple horse batteries. Okay, cool. Do we want to put this into another branch? I don't think so. We're good. Yeah? Okay.
We're good.
Rockin'. Would we like to update the associated Jira?
Absolutely, we would.
Yeah, let's see if this crashes. Cool. So, completely unexpected, 100%. It looks like I probably changed my Jira password at some point, and I haven't. So, I'm less like, how do I put this? Emotionally invested in keeping my Jira account secure, so I have some like system settings to allow it to automatically log in, but it looks like I didn't keep them up to date.
Accurate. Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's totally fine.
We can update that ourselves.
100%. And actually, we would have to anyways. And the reason is because you're a new contributor to the Apache Spark project, and thank you for your first PR to the Spark project. I'm really excited. But because of that, if we go in here, and I'm going to go back and try and grab your username, because I'm not going to remember this. Yeah, so it comes up as no matches, even though you have a Jira account.
Okay.
And this is because there's something that I have to change, and I don't remember if it's a secret or not. So, because I enjoy not getting in that much trouble, especially for things which do not involve free mimosas just yet. I'm going to switch on the BRAT bike screen while I go and look up the instructions to add a new contributor and see if it's a thing that'll get me in trouble for showing people or if it's like pretty chill. So we will be right back in just a second with more mimosas and updating Jira, which is everyone's favorite thing to do.
Absolutely.
On
I'm
a
pumped.
Sunday afternoon.
Yes, it is Sunday. Hold on.
Yeah, it is Sunday. I am very awake. 100%. Okay, be right back. Okay, and we are back.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. Business numbers. So you can see here we're going to go into the Spark thing. Oh. I'm going to click on Actions. That's probably that doesn't look like the one I want. Okay. Okay. I think we go into View Project Roles. You can see that the project leader is Matei. I had the pleasure of working with at Databricks several years ago. Have you ever worked with Matei?
I have not worked with him, no.
He's pretty cool. I don't know. Are you going to be at Spark Summit in San Francisco?
I could be.
I mean, you should come.
I mean, I live there.
There's a Spark Summit in San Francisco.
But Dylan, you and I only hang out at conferences outside of San Francisco, even though we both live in San Francisco.
I know, but okay. So I'm pretty sure that is not supposed to be blank.
That sounds about right.
Because that's the button that I normally press. So I think that for now, yeah, I don't know how to fix that. It's a Jira. It's closed source. Oh, cool. Refresh.
Have you tried turning it off and turning it on again?
I mean, that actually worked out pretty well. Okay, so we go into this contributor list. Click on Show All. Scroll up. Add user to role. Yep. Cool. Rockin'. I'm not gonna put you in the administrators.
Why
Sorry.
not?
I
That's
feel
fine.
like
I don't want that responsibility.
No. Yeah. Cool. So we added you to the contributor role. So now we can go in here. Probably have to refresh. No.
Sweet.
That's some fancy JavaScript. Yeah. Rockin'. So then we go ahead. We hit resolve issue. Speed of the United Wi-Fi carries us across the lands. Honestly, this is probably just the speed of. Oh yeah, no response from server. Are we still live? I don't know. Let me check.
I think we are. Yeah, we totally are.
Okay, cool. So, viewers, you get to wait with us for this exciting moment as we wait. And actually, I'm probably just going to go ahead and hit refresh. Okay, cool. Round 2.
The beauty of web development.
Resolve issue.
Was the error in response from the server happening under the HipChat discussions?
Yeah. I don't actually have HipChat. Or at least I don't think I have HipChat.
Yeah.
I really hope it's not like, oh hey, we have a friend saying hi. Red plays games. Hello. This is probably not the most exciting game, but it is the most exciting pull request we are working on right now. Very exciting. Well, I don't think we're going to get this Jira fully updated today.
Not with this United Club Wi-Fi.
No, I do see a mimosa in my near future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a reward?
I mean, we merged your PR, and I think that's...
I am now a Spark contributor.
You are. Mm-hmm. You are. And so at the closing panel, there will be 2 Spark contributors. Go team.
I do appreciate that my first PR to Spark was for PyCon and not Scala.
We might not mention that at the Scala Days closing panel. Or we definitely should, one of the two. We'll figure it out. So, listen, thanks for tuning in. I'll do some more live coding on Tuesday, because we arrive Monday morning, and I thought, like, maybe I was going to try and shower.
Sleep.
Like, oh yeah, I did that once, and I can't bring my legitimately prescribed prescription stimulants across international borders, so I'm much more likely. No, I'm just joking. I don't actually abuse my prescription stimulants, and in fact, they make me rather sleepy. It's the joys of my brain. Anyways, thank you all for joining us. Do tune back in on Tuesday. I will probably do some random shit with Scala in honors of Scala Days, / I have to make a talk for Wednesday or Thursday, or whatever day it is.
Sounds good.
So, thanks everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Cheers. Bye.